All right, here we go. So yeah, so week one, completely surprising, kind of. I mean, I think play calling has a bit to do with it, but I'm not doing anything funny. Like I said, it's a sim. They're pulling off the play themselves. I can just make audibles and hot routes. Hot routes are a little more difficult because you have a limited time. But let's look at the weekly practice plan. This is kind of new. I'm familiar with some of the stuff from Madden. Okay, I'm not really at risk, but I mean, obviously, this halfback, both of the halfbacks, I think they got banged up a little bit last week. I guess he got, yeah, you can see that they've got some wear and tear, totally. That reminds me, let's okay, yeah, some of my offensive weapons look beat up a little bit. Go ahead and confirm that. But what I want to do, let's look at the blueprint and look at my facilities. So it was reduce wear and tear. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, reduce wear and tear. Huh, so I guess that's gonna run out. So maybe I'll buy something that'll help them recover better. We'll see how that works. I'm not, like I said, this is the first run, so I got no idea what I'm doing. Well, not no idea, I have very limited idea what I'm doing. I haven't spent a whole lot of money on trying to recruit yet. I want to keep the cash because I don't want to run out, have an emergency, and not have anything to try to deal with it. This is interesting. This kid, and he wants a lot of NIL money, so I haven't actually sunk that into him yet. I have no illusions that Clemson couldn't swoop in and just steal this guy. The fact that they're not after him already, you know, the number 4 quarterback in the nation, you know, week 2 or whatever this is now, is kind of astonishing. I don't know what their budget looks like. I don't know if we can actually go and look at other teams' budgets. Haven't tried to do that yet, but, well, let's see, actually. Yeah, let's say oh, whoa. My team is not good. Well, at least name Zebulon down at the bottom so I can navigate easier. So Clemson. Yeah, their quarterbacks ain't all that. That's interesting. It actually shows their individual boxes and caps on there. Huh. Well, that's good to know, I guess. I say this. guessing that's not going to let me check out other teams' stuff, which, I mean, why would it? But, you know, could be surprised, right? See if there's anything else that we can data mine off of this, right? Aside from starting a dynasty with Clemson and seeing what they actually start at, or start like, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know how open the NIL stuff is, or how much, you know, how much knowledge, how free that is. I mean, I understand people not wanting other, you know, you don't want your other quarterbacks to know how much this one guy's making, for obvious reasons, or the same reason they don't tell your coworkers what you're making or tell you what your coworkers are making, so they can pay you differently and, you know, squeeze as much out of you. So aside from that, I mean, Clemson definitely could use a quarterback like that. Now, there are problems just in general, and the recruiting's always been problematic for this game, where it's not organic so much as they do some quick check. And I don't know under the hood, I'll be honest, I don't know under the hood on this game. But they, you know, they do a quick check under the hood, and then they decide these are the guys we're going after, and that's how they set their board up. And then when they get to week 7, oh, we're going to add these guys, just to simulate, you know, real life, which is, it's not really close. But I've watched other people, they've done long-term, you know, multiple year sims, also multiple versions of sims with the save file, 10 years, you know, 10 sims on the same year, watching these programs literally go after the same players each time. The only difference is their one loss and how that affects recruiting. But anyway, let's I guess I'll go ahead and let's look at the recruiting. I got my points spent. I did come in, and there's a few guys that cut me off the board, so I went ahead and just dumped them off the board. But this guy, you know, 3-star gem. Also, I haven't offered him any money yet, but or a scholarship. But I'm pumping max points into him, and he's moving pretty well. I've moved up to the top of the board. We'll see how it goes. What I'm doing, the idea is, well, my thinking, you know, as it goes, I will pump in dollars from the NIL when I need to be competitive. Unfortunately, this is the business side of things. Yeah, don't go just spamming out NIL, because if you reduce your offer to a kid, you'll totally tank it. He'll totally hate you for it. And that will really hurt your further investment on him. Even if you give the money back, it's not going to undo the hurt you did. So basically, don't break up with him and try to get him back. So if you can, don't spend the money before you have to. This one, since he wanted 40, I'm at a disadvantage to begin with. I'm on, you know, farther down his list. I've got a weaker pipeline. No one at this point else has given him an offer, so I gave him a match offer, and I'm still spending some extra points. From what I've seen from some of the breakdowns, NIL money is almost equitable to spending points on recruiting loosely. So this is kind of like, I mean, I think the breakdown was, and I don't know if this is on, Max Plays CFB is a great channel. Great breakdowns. I follow him. I follow Call Me Jaden, also does some great breakdowns. So call out to those two guys. But so I guess the full NIL expectation, I'm not sure what that equates to, but it has a relative point value. And I know over spending to an extent equals extra points. The scholarship is going to have an innate value as well. But you can see my actions. I'm just getting points for the influence is just showing at this point my hour spend. And so I don't know, like see on the kicker here, I just this week upped him to getting 10 points because I'm not even on his list yet. Even though I gave him a scholarship, it didn't like just jump me up there. So I met his 20 points NIL expectation, and then I offered him a scholarship. So now it's showing the scholarship that I had before, but now I added another 10 points to see. So maybe next week we'll see if I'm getting an extra box or something, and how if I actually show up on his list. This guy, I mean, championship contenders. I don't know how my championship contender score dropped when I just won a road game against a team that was better than mine. I really don't understand that. I mean, it's really it's stupid. I mean, let's be honest. It makes no sense, and this game does that all the time. There's no logic for that. There's no logical reason that doesn't happen in real life. Oh, yeah, they just went on the road and actually beat, you know, another Power 5 school, and then they, they're not going to win their division or their small conference. That is literally stupid. But, you know, love-hate relationship with this game has always been. This guy, we'll see. I'm trying to, he had no NIL expectation, so I gave him a scholarship. I can always go back and increase the NIL. I'm only getting that one box for the scholarship offer. There's no extra NIL money. But that's like I said with this guy now. I'm hoping to get some bump for the 10 points. You'll see this one was getting more bumps from the points I was spending. Him, I don't... You know, I thought I gave him a scholarship. Let me see if I can go through this. Okay, so he's not on here on the need scholarship, so that's going to tell me that, hey, I already gave him one. Oh wait, that's... What's the default? Damn it. Oh, and finally, I'm damaged today. Yeah, so he's here. So I must have given him a scholarship. Also, not moving up the board. But I gotta figure I'm going to. I don't know why his progress meter looks like it's jumping a big bit, unless other people that aren't in his top 10 have also offered him. And we'll see how this shakes out, if championship contender will change, or if it'll fix itself, if that's a glitch type bug. This one I'm spending a lot of points on. I see NC has already made an offer, so they didn't move the meter that much. So I'm wondering if they hadn't spent a lot of NIL on him and all, because I mean they have a good pipeline, and that blip isn't hardly anything. I mean, I'm sitting in the house, you can see what kind of jump I got on him. So let's see how that plays out. This one, yeah, I mean, I could maybe next week, I'll see how it plays, if I can drop the 40 on this one. See how I'm moving against how they move with the scholarships, and that means they've also got a little bit of NIL. I mean, historically, as a small school, you don't want to really battle on guys who have other teams after them, especially other big teams, but I've got a good pipeline. I mean, not as good as NC State's, but better than Virginia's. So, and this one is probably going to be tough. I mean, I'm not going to really run against Tulane. You can see I did add 10 NIL on there because he expected for none. So we'll see how that impacts things. If I spend points to jump, we'll see how that goes. And a lot of these other guys, I'm just kind of ruminating. We'll see. Yeah, this one. See if this one sorts itself out. I'm kind of leading on this guy. Nobody else is biting in. I'm certainly not looking to drop that kind of NIL on this guy, but also totally haven't scouted out so much. I mean, on a more developed program, you'll spend scouting and focus in on fewer players. Being that my program is, I mean, not even 60, any of these guys is going to be better than the 2 stars that populate my program. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm down to 30 targets. I'm not going to put anybody on the board right now. Do that maybe next week. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, give me my playbook for sure. Hopefully they'll eventually get that set to where it defaults to using my playbook, but if I can go back in, I mean, my coach doesn't have that set yet, so I think I have to go into some other settings to change that. But this is my home opener. Let me do something cute. And what's special with my home opener? It may be, you know, a disaster. But let's see. I always feel that when I get tricksy and try to play with a cute uniform, then they come out and they play like crap.
Things get a little more revved up under the lights, and what a game we have for you tonight. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks.
I'm worried about the using the logo there. I'm worried about that. Set up the sim. Options. Offense.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Warhawks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And we get a look at Aiden Armenta. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Lets it fly. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Got his man down the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The run inside. It's Jamison. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That pass is incomplete. The Warhawks will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Now on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. To the air, it's Humphries.
Not the play I wanted, but...
Under fire. He's going to take a shot right away.
Yeah,
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
That's nice.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty.
I got lucky there.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they...
Let me go set this in my frickin' Oh yeah, there's no play action on this one, huh? Because there's no back to be I guess that's okay. Oh, okay. At least this one's set. Okay. Yeah, that is not what I want. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to go in and clean up this playbook off stream. Oh yeah, that kind of, I need all these. Hmm.
Make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window's way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense changing the play. They want to run this quarterback. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will, relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body roll.
I think I can
and
hit the
that
running
first
back.
defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw, it's Humphreys. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
You know, quarterbacks do not stare down receivers, especially when thrown over the middle of the field. You've got to look these safeties off. That was going to be a small window to throw into anyway, but staring at that wide receiver made the safety's job so much easier.
No, let's see. Yeah, that looked like... Oh, no,
here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Fires into traffic, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago, because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
Let's see how the...
and we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a
successful
drive.
Be at least able to get 3. I might be looking for a new
looking to throw at Humphreys. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Stupid and unrealistic, like a lot of the stuff in this game is. You really have to play with the sliders. Maybe I need to do a Google to see what... 19, make the play on the damn ball.
Has it back in the offense, ready to go to work.
You should be able to
last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air.
Although, I guess the stat just, or the strat...
Off the play fake on first down.
Said, hey, we're intercepting it, so he just played the defense. It's like it was already intercepted before he even threw it.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Oh, come on, D.
Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
This is going to be rough, but it is always hard to
on 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Could have done.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
The team could have been competitive.
The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Because you always want to win. Unless you're Cleveland or the Jets.
Hauls it in, looking for space.
You just want to try to get draft picks.
He gets it up to
or
the
you can waste in the next
34-yard line.
draft.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Humphries. Pressure coming, and they got it.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing...
There he goes! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking downfield, it's Humphries. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator.
A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a...
Yeah, I don't know if it actually will kick for me. The punts for me, but I haven't tried it yet. Oh, shit.
Huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the first
even though I'm
points of the day
trying
come
to
on
recruit a
that
new
field
kicker.
goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth.
10 minutes moment.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Trying play action. They're working that left side. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. It'll be a draw. Spins away from the defender. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? They kick it away on fourth down. Maybe one notch of adrenaline. End zone, it'll come out to the 20. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run it from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Humphries. Quarterback adapting. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Running inside. It's Walters. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
No, that's not the play.
They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one.
That's crazy.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback.
I don't think I made my stadium.
Takes the handoff. It's Jamison. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off the boot, looking for his man. Going deep. Makes it.
Oh, man.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off play action on first down. Slings it. Pulls it in. It's Jamison. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Finding some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And they're actually calling plays when those animations look like that.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down.
Late hits out of bounds.
The snap sets up to throw. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Warhawks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The returner will field it and bring it back. He stopped right there after. This drive will open from the 15.
Yeah, not liking this.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That's fine.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
My playbook from last year.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Keep it on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Oh, wow.
Maybe some room here.
I was just trying to get the first down. Keep going, bro. Go, 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 go!
And that's a touchdown.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
I'm going to see how much money it's going to cost me at the end of the season to keep these guys from transferring. That's going to be the question. The guys that are actually decent. That'll be something, you know. There's some expectations.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And I say expectations because that's what people playing the game at this point want. But
And
they
the
do a
extra point
fix
puts them up
or
by a
something
field goal. Quick strike offense on that
keeps
3-play scoring
dynasties
drive.
from falling
And
apart
the
after
final
5
touch,
seasons.
courtesy of that
There's some problems
76-yard
with the
sprint to
recruiting.
the
Where
house.
teams just don't recruit
Here
anybody.
he comes from inside his
Or
own
other
5.
teams are filling up with 2 stars,
He
which
was
are
hoping for
garbage.
something a little more
I've seen some
dynamic
of the
that they
other
get him on the
people
ground
talking
at the
about
20.
that. It's like,
The Louisiana
just get
Monroe
rid of
offense heads out onto the field to
1 and
open
2
this drive.
stars.
Wasting
And
no
you'll
time
occasionally have a
throwing on
2-star
this
that
drive.
actually,
They're still looking for a little more
is good at something.
productivity as
But
they
for the
trail
most part, I
10-7.
was thinking about
Good
it.
call, good execution as they
1-star
move the chains and
prospects
they have a
are
first
not going
down
to
at the
Division I
38.
schools. I mean, they're in Division II or Division III. And maybe a lot of the 2-stars aren't
Makes the
getting
grab.
D1
Hit and
scholarships, not
brought
playing
down
D1
right at the
schools.
line of scrimmage.
And that, so
What
when you
will they
think about
dial
it,
up
I haven't
on
done
second and a long
searching
way to
the
go?
metrics or actually looking at the level, but when
Back
you
to
look at
pass.
some of the
Just too much juice on
the
that one as he
services that
airmails
cover,
his receiver out of bounds.
college sports and
They
covering
couldn't connect
recruits
on
and stuff,
second
and
down. Now staring
big
at a
schools
3rd
surely
and
aren't taking
9.
these guys.
They'll
And
move
even
the tight
anybody,
end.
even you know, a smaller school in the
He'll
Big
try to
Ten
get
or
to
the
the marker
SEC
himself.
surely
He's
shouldn't be
gonna
taking
lose a yard
1s
on
and
that
2s.
one.
So like they've
The
got
Warhawks
big
will try to
conference
pin
money.
them back with the punt.
Big 12.
4th time tonight we've
You know,
seen
they
this
shouldn't
guy
be
come on to punt.
taking in these guys that are garbage. And that needs to be accounted for.
And the
The fact that
punt
they
is
exist is
grounded.
one thing. It's like, oh, hey, you might find this really great 1-star guy, but he's still going to be relative crap comparatively. There's those ceilings. So, you know. And that's, you know, that's something that needs to be
And
taken
now
into
this
account.
offense will take the field again.
It pisses me off the first play
Looking
out.
for a man.
You
It's
really don't
Humphries.
have enough time to make all of those,
Got it in the
adjustments.
middle. It's man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They're holding on to it too
Throws
long.
to the wideout. Got a man. It's Bryant.
That guy was going
He'll
for
pick
such
up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Stopped after making the catch.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
So now
Yeah,
it's
it's hoping
second
for
and
me to go
long.
like this. I get like 5 and like have my hand in the hat until I get to the second level.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's
So
Walter.
get to there.
Dragged down,
Who
but
can make
they'll
the
move
move?
the sticks for a first down.
And then,
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. It's first down from the 37-yard line. To the ground. He's got it. It's a fumble.
Oh, come on. God
Defense
damn
falls
it.
on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Jesus.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Yeah, 19 couldn't make a damn block on it.
Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Tight end now in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Anderson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Bang for the buck in recruiting and development.
Bounced off his feet. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Pulls it and runs it again. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The run inside. It's Walters. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And that last run was just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Bringing the heat. He makes the grab. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Four wide out set, two on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Humphries. It's complete to the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Moving away from pressure. Breaks into the open. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
This is a designed run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Humphries. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Using his feet. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looks as if he's going to run it.
Don't be surprised.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's what I did.
You know, and this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Yeah, he's been pretty good with that. I can't lie.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Walker. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Complete. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll test the right side. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
Nice play.
The RPO, it's complete. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence.
I've noticed some of that with the guys on zone.
My goodness, he unloads on that one.
But I don't know what's up with this punting.
That thing was down for a while, but
This is insane. Okay, let's let the OC do his job. See
a lot
how
of
bad he
field in
screws
front
this
of
up.
them as they open this possession from their own
While
20.
players turning over the ball, I can't blame that on the coach necessarily.
Looking for a man. It's Humphries. Trying to get behind the defense. Goes high to pull it in.
And another connection and
Nice.
another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football,
Well, no, you
still
don't
making
keep the
big
gas
plays.
to the floor.
And
You
this
keep the
defense,
pedal
they
to
still
the floor.
have found zero
Specifically the
answers
gas
in how to get back
pedal.
in this football.
I don't know if these guys are ad-libbing stuff because if somebody wrote that, they need to get new writers. if the guys are ad-libbing it, they need to get better people who know how to actually make
the feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30.
Cliche.
Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll take a shot.
Doing this again.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, it was a little late. That play probably could have hit him sooner.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Going
back to the well, another deep ball. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
Like that post.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game. And you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Good, really.
He'll try to tack on one more.
You gotta work with the whole team, but.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Walker. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
Okay, defense, that's horrible. And they know it's time for a cheat circuit.
Running inside, it's Jameson.
Pop up.
Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Suck that.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first.
Use your timeouts to give
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll pitch it.
Oh, come on. That was
Crosses
stupid.
the 30. There's some room.
Oh, man.
They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space.
That was unreal.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time on target. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return flanking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This has been a nightmare for the offense. What's one of the most critical statistics in any college football game? It's the turnover battle. They've already got 3, David. We're not even through the first half. This couldn't be any worse if you're on offense.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise why they're trailing in this football game. When you continue to give the football to the other team and put
okay, I see.
So they've got to find something with this offense that they can do well, because right now they're finding a good way to turn it over. But they got to do something positive to get back in this football game.
To the air, it's Humphries. Got his man. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.
You either got to go deep,
and they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Finds his man. It's Walters. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Spike it.
Just enough time to get off 1 more snap.
Come on, you assholes. Unexcusable. That's another tick in the fire chart for this jerk.
So let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Yeah.
Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And this has just been a passing clinic,
the whole world
really,
is
by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Oh, interesting.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. He's got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Like that. Like, you know,
he's going to be able
give
to
the whole
pick
thing.
up a few
If
yards.
these guys are going to be open there, and they're not going to now more offense. If you're going to,
hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to
give
be
up.
good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have.
Now, the only thing I'm coaching is,
corral the quarterback, and down he goes
if they're coming at you,
I think
get rid of the
that's so
goddamn
impressive
ball.
about this defense, it's not just the
They're gonna suck it.
athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz, but with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Scanning the field, it's Humphreys.
Fires
to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect. The loss, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Limited amount
Guys,
of time.
we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time.
And if you're past 3, 4, 5, it's like you need to do something, because chances are there's somebody actually on top of you.
It's Jamison, tripped up at
You'll
the
feel
25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a problem with the game animations. But just want to push somebody.
Using his legs,
wrap
it's
them up and
Jamison.
tackle them, drag them
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Push him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Come on, dude.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. This time he's got it. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
That's unfortunate.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Anderson.
You guys need to look about getting
And the
hands up
defense
on
had that
too.
one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again.
You guys not holding?
He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
That's where his ass was, not the ball, but
Keeps it himself. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
It's going to be tough.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You guys gotta make those plays, man.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Get it out on the screen. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw.
Screen.
Trying to set up the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Defense.
Looking to throw on first down.
Just
Got his man
nobody there
downfield.
with anything, man.
And he's brought down after a
No
nice
pressure,
gain.
just give him the whole damn field.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Terrible.
They'll run it. It's Jamison. Maybe a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense.
Where's my slider telling him don't return the goddamn
Looking to throw,
kick?
it's Humphries. Here's a heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
No, he stood there way too long to get that ball.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
That's on.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Trying to escape and get it himself.
What the hell was that?
He didn't get past a marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Giving him an earful right now. I'm probably kicking him in the face.
Makes a catch. Wants to make a move.
I mean, that's inexcusable. You should run him down. You either run it like a man, or throw it downfield and get rid of it. So don't, you know,
that was a big
when you're
stop by
obviously
the
not going to
defense
get anywhere
now
near
to
the first
see if
down.
they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that wide receiver
Oh, come on,
screen.
man.
And works it to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, you
That'll be a first
jackass.
down.
Make better decisions.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. It's complete to the right. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Just keeps slinging it. Fires quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down.
If my team wasn't such garbage, they wouldn't be doing
Big
this.
tight end makes the grab. It's a first
They
down.
wouldn't do this against a good
He's
team.
got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. To the air on 1st down. Somehow
Come on,
fits it
man.
into that
You could have
traffic.
taken that from that guy.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big
That's how
hole in
stupid
that
that play
screen,
was.
and the defense ran right through it. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds the tight end.
Dude, you got a whole tight end.
Didn't
That's
pick
just-
up a lot there,
keep your
moving
heads in the
forward
game.
just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's going to
Run
run
up.
it.
Get to him.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. It is perfect. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
That's fine.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak,
Yeah, no.
but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at
Lost
the
5 yards of field position.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Humphreys. Makes a catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. The run inside. It's Walters. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll
This
try
will
to
be my
muscle their
bad.
way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and short, they'll
Throw
try
it.
to pick
God
up with
damn
the
it.
pass.
You
And the
fucking
defense
fumbled?
Jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Jesus
And
shit.
listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. You got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
Inexcusable.
Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think,
About
Jesse, you
to
see so
bench
many
that
offenses
son
talk
of a
about
bitch.
getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
He'll start the return inside his
Pull
5.
this shit.
And the returner will be dragged.
God damn it. It's not what I want.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the
It's
drive.
like the goddamn time right after that. It's like,
The option, he'll keep it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. There's a crease. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Wants to throw. It's Humphries. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet.
God, these are completely not correct. I thought they used to have like all slants or something. That was too effective, I guess. They had to take that out of the
just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats.
Yeah, the interceptions.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Sure, waste time.
We open the final period with a third down play.
Oh, geez,
This quarterback part of their running game. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like that,
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Back to pass. It's Humphreys. Got him downfield. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
Man.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
Man, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep, and these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Good play, gents.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Will Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute... Snags it, and he's open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here they're trying to get to the edge. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Stronger than a moose.
Looking to fire. Fires downfield. On target over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Eventually, the guys are going to pull up. And
wants to throw on 1st down. Punts it out of the air. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Wants to throw it again.
Not getting pressure.
He's got it.
Stopped
after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Jamison. All down, but he has
wrap up and
enough
tackle,
to
not
move
this
the
little
chains.
boppy pop stuff.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. This time he wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jamison. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. back to pass. The short hands, it's Anderson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Kick defense and let him freaking kick
and
it.
It's good!
I don't care about
and now it's a one-possession game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Once again,
just able to
get stupid bastard. Okay, let's see what the game's
and the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive
and the one making
started.
a mistake, giving them this chance to screw it up, but
give to the back.
Using
the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. They'll keep it on the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
Need to not be running.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. To the air, it's Humphries.
I don't want to.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Okay.
Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Oh, catch it.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the
had no frickin' coverage.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Not terrible.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Looking to pass. It's Humphries. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's taken away by
what the hell are you doing, you jackass?
Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
You're making me want to drop a fucking 300 NIL
They're
on that
trailing here in
kid
the 4th
right
quarter
now.
by 1 possession, able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
And you're pretty much clean. You just throw it right to the fucking guy like he was the receiver.
The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has a chance late. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He wants to throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The run from the shotgun.
Nice, good move. Oof.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
He'll try it again. He's in open space downfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Walters. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Well, we'll see how this play goes. Hoping it does.
Back to throw, it's Humphries.
Oh!
And make the connection, going for the big play.
Man, he was there,
Every defense in the
jackass.
country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. And the punt will hit. To be able to down it, it'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air.
You got to tackle, man.
Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Warhawks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
There's no big plays.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Working that left side now. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Works the middle, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 1st down.
Yes.
On downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Finds a man on the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Might have a chance.
Nice call.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Run in the red zone, it's Walters. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Now on the move.
Screw you guys.
It's in there for a touchdown.
Suck on that.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
Keep them from getting 1st downs.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Down in bounds, that's good.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. 1st down and more. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
You got two
rushes on him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
It's complete on the right side. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
What'd you got, so I can back in?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Yeah, probably.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down,
just
going to the air. Unleashes one deep.
Yes, on principle. No points for you.
Turn it over on downs. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team is incredibly mentally tough right now.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
It's not so much more crazy all the time. Most everything. This getting about 3 out of 5 on 4th down doesn't look great. This 5 turnovers looks like crap. Quite honestly. I need that to stop happening. Decent game. I mean, 3 interceptions. He's a pocket passer. I mean, he moves well. I'm happy with that. He fits well into a plan where I like to use him. He's had 20 attempts just because he had so many sacks. And he had a few good. No, you don't want contact. You don't want to beat up. Let's see. How much we ate this game. Nice. Well, there's no point in spending that right now. So, that's fine. All right, well. Hey, I'm glad that Notre Dame's losing repeatedly. One of the few things in college football that really just tickles my funny bone. Oh, well, we're going to miss him. That's weird now. I mean, do I get points for this on all my goals? Because, I mean, like, I don't know how this works because I won the road game last week. So I won a road game this season. That should be completed. Do I get, like, a bonus for every road game I win? I don't know. Or is this just a bug where it's just like, hey, we're not going to give you anything? Nice game, man. Why is it only showing 4 guys on the Heisman watch? Instead of, 5 like before. I know that there's a couple guys that aren't on there that were at the beginning of the season. So, I mean, it shouldn't really even factor in until later in the year anyway. Conference standings. 2 out of conference games. That's interesting that USF started the season with 2 games in conference. Huh. I'm trying to remember what team I took the place of. Florida International, maybe? Or whatever they call it, Florida Atlantic. I don't know. Maybe that one. Okay, well, let it go ahead and that's it for this week. So 2-0, we're off to a really good start. We'll see how this factors into everything else next time.